Chad, is there anything that you thought we were going to talk about today that we haven't?
Anything?
That's a quote from Chad Stenzel, by the way.
No, I guess the only thing that I don't know if we've touched on it yet is, and just real quickly, one of the things in Sandler, we talk about pain. Some places they talk about need. And Sandler, we figured out there's all kinds of things that people need that they don't get. So let's talk about actionable pain. That is, what do they actually have to take care of now? That's where your sales come from. And so the one thought that I want to make sure we talk about on this before we're done is whatever those pains were prior to this shutdown, they may have changed and tweaked, but that doesn't mean they're not there. In other words, figure out whatever you're selling, whatever service or product you've got, how are people now impacted differently in a way that they might need it more than they did 3 or 4 months ago? That's part of that pivot we talked about, right? But it doesn't mean that, for instance, the whole, we're waiting for things to open up, we're shutting down. Well, what that tells me is that particular, person or that client or that organization is probably in big trouble right now, right? If that's impervious throughout that organization, that whole we're waiting on things, then their pain might be they need somebody to help get them unstuck. They're waiting, hoping things go back to normal. Things are never going to go back to the way they were 100% March 15 or whatever. And so look for ways that you can help people where they are now, because they probably have different ideas or different struggles. I've got some clients who got so busy during the last 3 months because of the industry they're in that I had to work with them on, more on how do we use our time better, right? That was their new pay. It wasn't sales, because they had more sales than they could process. So we had to look at efficiency things. So think about, based on the new challenges my prospects or my clients have right now, what might their new pains, their new issues be, and how do I help them with those things?